All right. In New York City, we have one of the bluest cities in one of the bluest states. We have a governor here who thinks he's an emperor, okay? And we have a mayor here who thinks he is already running a socialist community. So we're in deep straits here. And a New Yorker like no other joins us right now. She joins me every Wednesday. Xen Sams is with me. She's a model. She's an actress, of course. Take a look at her. She's a super mom, but she also does a lot of community activism as a New Yorker. And Xen, I see you have taken up this effort now to remove Bill de Blasio from office.
I have. I'm frustrated. I am not happy about this. And maybe you can answer this question, John, better than anyone. Can Governor Cuomo step in to remove de Blasio under New York state law? I think the governor is the only entity with the power to remove an elected official. And I think likely a constitutional amendment would be necessary. But in this instance, I don't know, I'm not an expert, but there's definitely a petition that's circulating right now to have him impeached that I have shared all through the last 48 hours. And it has gotten multiple shares, close to 3,000 views. Over 1,700 people have signed this as a result of me sharing it. And I'm really upset. This is our city. I'm a mom to a 4-year-old beautiful little girl. She loved the city, her big backyard, her safe park, her pools, and it just feels like it's all been taken away. And this monster, Bill de Blasio, has taken every safety net that we've had out of our hands, and this is getting to be out of control. I mean, this has to stop.
So, Xen, let me tell you this, breaking news while we're talking here. You want to hear the height of disgustingness. Bill de Blasio to furlough himself and 494 other staff members. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio will furlough himself to tighten the budget amid shortfalls expected to yield $860,000 in savings, under $1 million. But all of a sudden, he's given himself and a whole bunch of his staffers basically a paid week off or an unpaid week off. So they use a week of vacation time. But in the biggest crisis that I can remember in history, he's putting himself on furlough. That's just hit the news.
These are the same staffers that have turned on him. Hundreds of current and former de Blasio administration employees, including some people who worked in senior roles at City Hall, published an open letter railing against his abandonment of the police reform and warning that he was on the brink of losing all legitimacy in the eyes of New Yorkers. So I'm just wondering if that has something to do with him trying to get back on their good side. I mean, this is kind of weird, right? Make no mistake. I mean, we have very tough times ahead, and to solve them, at least those of us who have to stay in the New York City community, we have to work together and fellowship, but guided by strong leadership. And this mayor has to go. It is time that he is removed. Our crimes are up. The crime rate in New York City has soared, John, and people don't feel safe coming back here.
Yep.
And this is a result of Bill de Blasio.
No doubt about it. You live on the Upper East Side. You got a baby that likes to go out in the park and walk around and horse and carriage rides. That's all gone now because of this guy.
All gone. And you know what? The worst part is, this is all the Department of Homeless Services decision to house these homeless adults in hotels built for tourists without providing any of the social services needed to manage the addictions and mental health problems that they brought in, and basic hygiene that they don't even have concept of. So, de Blasio's destructive social policies are inflicting ruin on Manhattan. This must stop. Let me remind everyone that this is the man who, on the day after he announced the closure of city schools and implored New Yorkers to stay inside to slow the virus's spread, he insisted on making one last 30-minute chauffeured trip to his Park Slope gym. I mean, really?
Nah, this guy's an elitist in socialist clothes. Let me ask you this. Are you going to be, big news today, Kim Kardashian and others are going to be freezing their Instagram accounts to boycott Facebook. Are you going to be joining the Kardashians? Are you going to be keeping up with the Kardashians?
Oh boy, these things, it's okay. Look, I am not going to be doing that. But look, the 24-hour freeze is part of a weak action on Instagram held by the Stop Hate for Profit Coalition, which is demanding parent company Facebook to take action to address racism, hate and disinformation on its platforms. The coalition is helmed by 9 major civil rights and advocacy organizations, including the Anti-Defamation League and the NAACP. But the campaign's goal is to call out the social media giant for its role in inciting violence, spreading racism and hate, and contributing to electoral disinformation. Look, Kim Kardashian is not jumping on this bandwagon because she wants to support all of the above that I just mentioned. She's jumping on the bandwagon, so are a lot of other celebrities, because it draws attention to their brand. And that's what I believe in this particular instance. So this freeze, this BS that these celebrities want to get behind for 24 hours is not really going to impact anything in the long run other than draw attention to themselves.
Yeah, but tell me, I'm not as cool as you. I'm not up to speed on all the Kardashianites and everything. But tell me, is the boycott against Trump? Is the boycott against Biden? Is the boycott, like, what is it? What is the hate that's being spread? Is it pro-Trump or pro-Biden?
I don't think it's neither. I think it's disinformation. I think it's a week of action on Instagram. So there's all these nonprofit coalition groups demanding the parent company Facebook to take action to address a number of issues: racism, hate, disinformation on the platforms. So this is not necessarily something to do with the elections, but I think it's a general concept that these celebrities want to draw attention to, because there is a lot of disinformation and nobody knows who to trust. And I think these celebrities are just jumping on this particular campaign to say, look, we want to support the proper information. I don't think it has to do with Biden or Trump, though.
So it's really a non-event, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically, it's really just attention mongering. Maybe Kim's feeling a little overshadowed because Kanye's running for president, so she wants to, get a big booty in the game or something.
Bingo, yeah. John. And here's the deal. If it was Katie Couric who was starting this 24-hour freeze, and it wasn't this list of either, mega social media influencers and celebrities, and honestly, people that their opinion matters.
A number of visitors to Epstein Island, might I add.
That's right.
Let me ask you this. I know when Fashion Week comes around, that's like the Super Bowl for you. You're a model and an actress, and all the cool people and everything. You're sitting in the front row with the hot new shows and everything. Now we're all in the front row because it's going to be virtual, from what I hear you saying. Yeah. And there's going to be all kinds of models. Tell us what we can expect at this virtual New York Fashion Week.
Well, New York is not dead. Let me repeat that. And Fashion Week is not over. Both are resilient and both are likely to change for the better. So don't believe the headlines. And although this September, if you look on the streets, John, I know it's certainly one of the quietest of Septembers I've ever seen in our city that I've ever experienced. Usually you see, the editors, the models, a lot of movement in September, but now it's all gone virtual, and the New York Fashion Week schedule is online. And what bothers me the most is that there's eerie quietness in the city, but I do want to be upbeat about it. So I want to focus on one particular.
Well, I hear we got some hot video that you provided the staff with today. Yeah. Let's take a look. On Woman Wednesday, we want to focus on the things that are important to women, like fashion. What do we have, Nico?
For everyone and every ability. That's the purpose of Runway of Dreams. And RJ, being an actor with cerebral palsy, is that what made you get involved with Runway of Dreams?
It may have a little bit to do with it, but really why I got involved with these guys and Runway of Dreams was people want to feel good in their clothing.
The basic notion of being able to dress yourself is something that is a lifetime challenge for millions and millions of people who have all different types of disabilities. We are a part of change. We are a part of changing our pop culture to be inclusive of people with disabilities.
Xen, it sounds like a great cause. In our last minute, tell us how important this is.
Well, the Runway of Dreams Foundation held this virtual fashion show where over 25 models of all abilities appeared. and they highlighted new adaptive clothing and shoe lines by major brands such as Tommy Hilfiger, Zappos, Target, Kohl's, and Stride, right? And the models included a Paralympic gold medalist, an activist, an empowerment speaker, and an author. So they changed it up a little bit. People who were literally bound to wheelchairs, walkers, or arm and leg braces, or live with progressive diseases were able to participate from all over the world. And the event marked the first time the adaptive brands from Tommy Hilfiger appeared on the same virtual runway.
Tremendous, tremendous stuff. She's the best. She's so wide-ranging. She covers it all. She goes from impeaching the mayor to handicap models and virtual fashion shows. You're the best, Xen. Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon, very soon. All right, that's Xen Sams, model, actress, supermom. Do you have any interest in the news of the day? If you do, stay right there.